Where to from here? I mean, a 2-month extension isn't particularly long in the sense that we've been working on this, or Theresa May has been working on this for 2 years now, and it feels in many respects like we've just come back to where we started.
Yeah, well, it's been a pretty interesting week this week in UK politics, and this third vote that was taken to actually delay Article 50, delay the date of Brexit, it was a victory, as you said, but only because the first 2 votes this week were such a the first vote, which was on the withdrawal agreement, was resoundingly rejected. The second one on a hard Brexit, resoundingly rejected. So this is a victory in terms of giving her the authority to go to the EU and ask for more time. But the question is, how much more time, and what are they looking to achieve with that time? And I think the EU is going to take a hard look at what is the purpose of the extension. And I think they probably have some clear ideas about what they would consider an acceptable purpose.
And in terms of the I guess, lowering of risk, if you want to look at it that way, we're seeing some relief when it comes to a no-deal Brexit being off the table for now, but certainly not much relief for policymakers or in terms of the broader economy, in terms of how much uncertainty is still shrouded with the situation.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a great deal of uncertainty for the past several years, and obviously, financial firms and businesses generally have spent a lot of money and time and effort investing in contingency plans for the worst case scenario, which would be a hard Brexit with no deal at the end of it. And now with this extension, you have an additional prolonged uncertainty. Hopefully there'll be a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. But to get there, again, they need to agree, the Brits need to agree with 27 EU members on what are the terms of this extension and for how long. Remember, the EU has its own politics to contend with.
Exactly. I mean, is the extension a done deal when we still haven't seen a unified position from the EU? No,
I mean, you have European parliamentary elections that are coming up in late May, and so you really have either a request to extend for a short period of time, such that the UK would not be legally bound to actually run in those European parliamentary elections, which after the whole of the Brexit negotiation, in the UK and with the EU over the past 2 years, would be really quite something to see the UK have to then legally participate in European parliamentary elections. So that's one of those timing barriers coming up down the pike. If there is, so that would need to, a short-term extension would be if they needed to have time to work through a soft Brexit, agreement of the withdrawal agreement, or figure out how they were going to manage a hard Brexit, or if they take the decision to extend far beyond the May parliamentary election date in the EU, then you come up against the need for either a new referendum or new elections in the UK. And I think those are the only 2 reasons that the Europeans would look at giving a big extension.